first, make your paper template. I want mine to be smaller, so once I taped it, I'm gonna cut this, so this tells me I need my slab to be at least this long. I already pre-cut it, so now when I score and slip this, that's the right measurement. I really like this tire track, so I'm gonna lay this on top. Ooh, and that fits perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna roll this, adding pressure on the top. Hopefully this works well. I'm not very good at this, I'm not gonna lie. Adding enough pressure to make sure that it's embedded. And notice my hands are in the middle of the rolling pin. Ideally, you want the clay closer to you. You'll have more strength. Sam and Anthony, you wanna come over and watch this so that you know how to do this? You do, okay. So, once I get that rolled, notice it is a little bit flat, and you can see how it flared out, but it's not so much that it's like super thin. Now I'm gonna carefully peel this away. If it gets stuck, some of these stencils are super thin. If it gets stuck, don't stress. You can always just try it again. It might just be maybe the clay's a little bit too wet, but otherwise that looks super cool. I have had students use their shoes and step on it because your shoes have really cool textures on them if you don't like the texture mat, but if you do that, just recognize your shoe might be dirty and you don't want to be getting dirt in the clay if we're going to recycle it. Okay, so using my template, all of this part is review. I will score and slip this. Another thing I want to show you is I know, this is being videoed. You are forever in my demo. So I want to make sure my base is at least bigger than this. So I can use this as a tracing tool. I'm going to make it bigger, so I'm just going to trace the bottom. Now the bottom does not have to be textured because that's where it's going to sit on the ground. You may put a footer on this, but you do not have to. So my examples here, there's a little footer here. Actually, this was a piece on the wheel. This one does not. So don't worry about footers unless you should opt to. So now what I'm going to do is take some regular computer paper and roll it super duper tight because I want it to be able to open and release. So what I'm going to do is as I score and slip this, which normally you would probably wait a day, but let's pretend I scored and slipped this. See how this opens up? That's going to give me support. Now, before I do this, I want to put this at the bottom. So do as I say, not as I do, right? So what this will do is it should help prevent this from collapsing. And now using my circle like I do on the wheel, I'm kind of centering it as best as I can. And now I can score and slip this. Now the handle, I'm going to grab one of these, shipped over here. I'm going to pull this, whoops. Okay, maybe the other way. Again, do as I say, not as I do. And score this, not score, pull it through. And this one just pulled out neatly. The last one has a little bit of an undercut, so I had to pull away or cut under. Now what I would suggest is before you guys roll your slab, can you not stand next to each other? Do the handle first so it can sit and kind of not dry out, but get a little bit stiffer. So towards the end of the period, I did this last period. Notice, remember, I want my handle to go up first. And then for me, I'm gonna score and slip this where the seam is, just so you don't see it when I rotate. And I'm not gonna make you stand here while I score and slip, but does that make sense? That's it. You can get this done in 1 or 2 periods, but if you wanna take your time and take more time, that's fine.